2025 has been a year of optimization. Optimizing my personal life, optimizing my business life, and optimizing my daily routines. Here's episode 3 of my Amazon Live series, and we're covering Amazon finds you'll wish you found sooner. As always, links are in the description so you can shop as you watch. What's up, everyone, and welcome to today's stream. My name is Sal, broadcasting live here from Austin, Texas. We've got a great lineup of some of my favorite Amazon finds that I feel like you'll wish you bought sooner. So I've got about 17 different products in store for us today. So these are all products that I own, I've tested, and I use kind of on a regular basis. And so that's where the idea came behind this theme for today, because these are a lot of cool, super practical and functional products that we have in store for us today. So I'm really excited about this stream. And if you don't know me, I do product reviews in the home, kitchen, tech, and lifestyle categories. I've actually been an Amazon.com customer for over 15 years. I can't believe it's like surreal to me each and every time I say that. And I usually say that pretty much across every one of my streams. And I've also been reviewing products for 5 years and on this fabulous platform on Amazon Live for over 4 years. So I would say I'm a little bit seasoned in this realm, talking about products. I purchased products. I've tested a bunch of different things. My wife and I both have concluded that we purchase a lot of products online, especially on Amazon, but it gives us more opportunities to test out these products and share with you some of the favorite ones so that they can make your life a little bit easier. And one of the cool things about today's stream, folks, is the fact that you can not only watch it on Amazon.com or on your Amazon shopping app, but you can also watch it on the Amazon Live channel. I know it sounds really exciting because it is. All you need to do is open up your Prime Video on your TV, search for Amazon Live, and then grab your smartphone so you can so you can shop and chat. Sorry about that. So you can shop and chat while watching on TV. All you need to do is open up your Amazon shopping app and then search for Shop to Show. It'll bring you directly to all these products, and you can shop along and chat with me at the same time. So I'm pretty excited about that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into our first product. So one of the first products that we have in store for us today is actually a very useful product that I used over the weekend. So I will tell you the quick story on it. I had to do a little bit of plumbing, so I'm not normally a plumber by trade, but I am a little bit of a DIY enthusiast. And so I do I don't know why I put bananas in that video, but nevertheless, we'll just continue on. But this product here has been super handy for me over the past couple of months. It's a mini flashlight. It's a utility LED flashlight, but it serves more than just a flashlight, in my opinion, because number one, you can actually swivel the neck of it around. It also does have a clip here, so you can actually clip it to a hat. So imagine if you are working under the hood of a car, or if you're in the garage, or maybe you're out running or even fishing outdoors. Obviously, you do fish outdoors, but if you're fishing at night, if you want to have a nice bright LED light that can pump out about 400 lumens in terms of a flashlight, which is a fraction of the size of other flashlights that are out there, this one is going to come in super handy. So I'm going to show you guys. And it also has SOS lights that are multicolor, which I think is pretty cool. So you can actually, let's see here. I'm going to hold the button down so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this is what it looks like. And then you can actually make it brighter like that. It's super bright. So sometimes I'm like, wow, this is too bright for me, but you can always turn it away because you actually have a swivel up top here. And also this thing can also be waterproof, but what you want to do is you want to close the side there. So once you do close the side, it won't accidentally turn on. You actually have to put it in the unlock mode like that, and then you can turn it on very easily. It's a super bright mini LED light, 400 lumens of brightness, and it also has multicolor SOS lights as well. And you can also adjust the lighting intensity here. There's a little dial. But one of the cool things about it is it also has a super strong magnet on the bottom. So you can actually attach it to metal surfaces to basically have a light source with you when you're doing your work. So how I use this, and thank you Amazon customer, and Amazon customer said bananas, that's right. And placeholder, thank you so much for that follow. Folks, make sure to smash that follow button so you don't miss out on my upcoming live streams. I typically go live about twice a week talking about home, kitchen tech, and deals that are happening all over Amazon. And today's stream is all about Amazon products you'll wish you bought sooner. So it's a great theme. Lots of great products that we have in store for us today. So you got to make sure to get maybe a quick snack. You can watch it on your TV on Prime Video, or you can watch it on Amazon.com as well. But one of the cool things about this product here is you can also attach it to metal surfaces. You can actually put it under the the hood of the car. So if you are looking to get some work done on the car, but I wanted to share how I use this over the weekend. So as you guys know, working in a sink fashion, you know, obviously working under the sink, there's really no light there. So this thing came in super handy. So I put it on the brightest setting that I could because I actually needed to, and this is actually a funny story because if you guys are aware of the aerators in your faucets, I actually made a huge mistake because I put it in backwards and it got stuck. I don't know how that happened, but it did happen. So I'm going to take the accountability on that one. But what I needed to do is, in order to remove it, I needed to remove the faucet. And so I needed a light source. So I grabbed my little trusty utility light here, turned it on, super bright. I had all the tools ready to go, and I was able to unscrew the little lag bolt or whatever that bolt is called, and I was able to. Now it's not a lag bolt, actually. I think it's a washer. That's why I'm not a plumber, but I can make my way around plumbing, and I was able to quickly remove the washer and pop that aerator out. So I actually got a new aerator that was here yesterday, so I popped that back in. But this thing came in super duper handy. I think it's one of the most useful products in my opinion, and I think it's a great product to have when you are working around the house, or you can also clip it to a hat. It's got a little clip here, but this thing has been bought over 10,000 times over the past month on Amazon, under $20. And it's also a bit of a deal right now. Not a huge deal, but you can get 20% off. And it does come in 3 different colors, but the green one and the black one are the ones that are under $20 right now. Super good pocket flashlight. It's got a magnetic component to it. You've got a swivel head on this thing, which is nice. And I also wanted to mention you've got the multicolor SOS lights as well. And I also did mention that this thing is waterproof. So once you do close that little latch there, it won't accidentally turn on, and you can actually take this out, for hiking, for jogging, things like that. So I think this is a super functional, great gift idea as well. Portable pocket flashlight, magnetic. Also have it for outdoors and also for emergency purposes only as well. So one of my favorite products here, I think this is also a great product to give as a gift idea. So again, if you're in the market for gift ideas, this stream may help you get a better idea of some of the cool products that are out there on Amazon so that you can add these products to your cart. And I can't stop chuckling because in that video, for some reason I put bananas, or maybe I forgot the bananas in the trunk of the car. I'm not sure. Maybe that's why I was illuminating it to make sure I found the bananas, right? But you can also, forgot to mention, you can also attach this to a backpack as well because of this clip here. And it also does rotate. I forgot to mention that the clip itself does pull up and it rotates, so you can actually put it on a hat and rotate it out. And because the head on this thing is also it does swivel around, I think it's a fantastic little gadget to have. So this is one of those products I feel like in 2025, I'm glad I picked one of these up because it's super functional, and it came in super handy for me over the weekend when I did all that plumbing work. And I was really happy with how the new aerator turned out on my faucet, but it's a note to myself not to reinstall aerators backwards. So who knew? So I guess anything can happen. So, and that happened over the weekend. But we got it all fixed and we're ready to go on to the next plumbing adventure. We got actually a couple of plumbing products in today's stream, which I feel like everyone should have around the house because you never know. You may have a clogged sink and it may help you get out of that jam and also save you a little bit of money. But check this one out if you guys are interested. I have everything in the carousel there. Make sure to follow and subscribe to my storefront here and my channel because I do product reviews twice a week on this fabulous platform on Amazon Live, but I also do product reviews across all the social media platforms each and every day. So lots of cool products that are still in store for us today. All right, next product that we have, I think it's another great product in my opinion. If you do live in a house or a home where you do have a AC condenser unit, we found that this particular cover for the AC condenser unit comes in really handy. I actually got this thing over the winter last year, and I was so surprised to see how many, branches and leaves and dirt and debris fell on top of this thing, and it was so easy to remove because, yes, of course, in the video I turned on the air conditioner to show you the power of the air conditioner, but as you can see, you can easily attach it to most air conditioning units. One pro tip I have about this one is make sure to take a look at the size of your air conditioning unit because they do make multiple sizes for this particular product. And I think for us, because that's a 2-ton unit. We got the 36 by 36 inch version, but they also do make a 28 by 28 as well as a 32 by 32. 4.7 out of 5. 1,000 people bought this over the past month. I do like this just because of the fact that I want to be able to cover the outside of the air conditioning unit. It does come with the little bungee cords there to easily attach to the sides of your AC condenser unit. And it also helps protect the overall condenser from any dirt and debris, and even also rodents. You'd be surprised. In one of our old homes, we were able to find some rodents in there, which was like kind of strange and interesting, but really hard to clean, right, as you can imagine. So why not be able to cover it? It's a breathable mesh that just sits on top of your AC condenser unit, so it's not restricting any airflow by any means, but I just feel like it's going to help preserve the life of the AC condenser unit and also kind of keep that debris outside of the unit itself. So this one, make sure if you're planning on getting one of these for yourself, make sure to measure the size of your AC condenser unit, because the one that we have is a 2-ton unit, and I feel like the 36 by 36 work like a charm for us, but you may have a 1-ton or maybe even a bigger one. So they may make some ones that may fit your particular condenser unit. So really important, really helpful, and I feel like this is one of those products that I feel like a lot of people wish they knew about so they can buy it sooner. So I didn't even know this existed, to be honest with you, until I found the video where people were showcasing this thing. I got really excited about it because we've got a couple of AC units, so I ended up ordering 2 of these, and it came in super handy. So definitely want to check this one out. I have everything in the carousel down below, so if you're interested, you can tap on it and also add it to your cart. But also as a pro tip, if there are any coupons that are available on the actual product page, make sure to clip those coupons before you add it to cart so you can get those additional savings. So I'm all about savings. So this one is only about 8% off right now, so not a huge deal, but I feel like it's such a handy item to have at your home to be able to help preserve the maintenance on your AC condenser unit. So this is one of my favorite products. So 4.7 out of 5, 1,000 people bought this over the past month. And again, if you're just joining, make sure to double check the size of your AC condenser unit. Just measure it out with a tape measure just to see which particular size is going to best fit for your specific needs. So the one that we got is the 36 by 36, but obviously you have 2 other sizes to go with, 28 by 28 or 32 by 32. So, and they're all relatively within $1 or $2 off. So it really depends on your specific needs. So if you're just joining, welcome. I am your host here, Simply Sal. We're talking about Amazon finds that you'll wish you bought sooner. That's the theme for today, because these are all products that I own. These are all products that I've tested. And if you don't know me, I do product reviews in the home, kitchen, tech, and lifestyle categories. So I've been actually reviewing products for over 5 years. So it's been a little while. And I also do product reviews across all the major social media channels, as well as videos that I have on my storefront. So one of the cool things about today's stream, folks, is you can also watch this on the Amazon Live channel. Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that existed. You can watch it on the Amazon Live channel, open up your Prime Video on your TV, search for Amazon Live, and then to shop, excuse me, and chat while watching on TV, open up your Amazon shopping app and search for Shop to Show in the search box. It'll bring you directly to all these products, and you can shop along, chat with me, and watch it on your TV, which is, I think, is pretty cool and pretty awesome. So, okay, we're going to move on to our next product here. Another handy product. So recently my wife purchased a variety of different furniture. Okay, and so I'm sure you guys know when you do buy furniture that comes in a box, for the most part, I would say 99% of the times, they need a little bit of assembly. So this thing came in really handy because, number one, it's a 24-bit ratchet and screwdriver set. But one of the things I really like about this particular product is how versatile it is. So it actually has attachments on there to give you different configurations depending on what you are assembling and how much spacing you have available. Because I know some of the challenging things that I've run into in the past is like you can't get a screwdriver in there, you can't get a drill in there, like a power drill or anything like that. But this particular gadget here gives you the ability to have the torque with the ratchet system in a variety of different fashions. front and backwards, like reverse or clockwise and counterclockwise. So if you are tightening something, you can easily do that. Or if you're loosening something, you can also do that as well. But you can also turn it into a screwdriver. It has 24 magnetic bits, which I think is super helpful, a variety of different bits that it comes with. And I was also able to use the bits within my drill. Sometimes like there are hex wrench applications where I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to sit here and just kind of use that hex wrench, that L-shaped hex wrench that it comes with. It takes a long time, and so I usually pop one of the hex wrench bits on my drill bit. If it's something where I have to do like a bunch of them at the same time, I pop it on there and it works like a charm, and I was able to quickly assemble all the furniture. So super handy tool to have around the house, or possibly have it in the glove box. So this is one of my favorite products. Over 6,000 people bought this over the past month, 4.6 out of 5, and it's an Amazon Choice product. So I think if you're looking for like a solid gift idea, maybe you're a DIY enthusiast in your home, or maybe you know someone or have someone in your family that's a DIY enthusiast, this is super practical. And that's right, Amazon customer said this is super practical. That's right. Took the words right out of my mouth. One of my favorite products here, and I feel like a lot of people can really take advantage of this because you don't always have to lug around the entire tool set and toolkit, because this pretty much has everything you need, especially if you're putting together furniture. I just feel like the hex wrench, the little bit that it comes with, is super complicated. It can take a long time, and this can get into those nooks and crannies that other tools may not be able to let you get into. So check this one out. This one is $25.99, so it's under $30, but it does come with a neat case that everything just has a place, and you can pop everything in there. Really easy to store, put it in a drawer, in a cabinet, in the glove box, in your toolbox as well. So fantastic little addition that I've added to my DIY adventures at home. So I don't know, I did mention this a while ago. It's been a while now, but we purchased another home and we moved in about 3 years ago. And so I was always looking for products that help make my life easier. And so that's why these live streams exist. And that's why content channels like mine exist, because I'm sharing all these products that I feel like are practical for me as a homeowner. They may also be practical for folks like you. So, and Phil, thank you so much for that follow, folks. Make sure to smash the follow button, because we got a lot of great streams coming up, and we are almost at the end of August. September is going to be rocking and rolling. We've got a lot of great streams coming up, different themes as we gear up for the holiday season. I know it just sounds too soon, but guess what? Holiday season is right around the corner, at least in my opinion. And so check this one out, the 24-in-1 magnetic screwdriver set, also a ratchet set. It's a fantastic tool to have, super high quality, comes with all the bits you need, super, like, lots of different configurations that you can use it as a ratchet set. You've got the magnetic tips, and you can also use it as a screwdriver. So it came in super handy for me over the weekend because I was busy doing plumbing as well as putting together some different furniture. And I was really proud of myself because I was like, I didn't need a lot of different tools. I had everything right at my disposal. And I think for under $26, it's a fantastic product to have and just to tuck away in a drawer, a cabinet, or in your toolbox, or in your glove box in your car. So check this one out. I think this is a good one to have. All right, so another super functional one that we use all the time. So I'm just terrible at laundry. I've just never been versed at like doing my laundry properly, but this particular hamper does a really good job. Number one, it's super aesthetic, okay? And Joseph makes some amazing products, which I've used, and we own a lot of Joseph products. But a couple of things I like about this particular hamper, you've got two different bins, two different slots there, so you can basically separate the lights with the colors if you wanted to. You can easily do that. The baskets themselves are removable. They actually have handles, which I think is super convenient. And you've got a convenient lid, because who wants to see dirty clothes in a hamper sitting in your laundry room or bedroom, so you can actually put the top on it. I think it's very aesthetic. And this thing can hold about 90 liters, which I think is a pretty sizable amount. So if you do live in an apartment, in a dorm, or just in your home, you're like, hey, I'm just looking for a solid hamper to have with the removable bags that also have handles. They also have handles as well. So you can actually like easily dump your clothes inside the washing machine as well. And when you're ready, you just pop them back into there and put them back into the hamper, ready to be folded. So very functional, one of the cool products that we have in the house. They also do make a 60-liter version of this thing, which I think is still pretty good. But if you want something with a little bit more space and a little bit more capacity, the 90-liter version is definitely going to do the trick. This one is a gray color, but they also do make a couple of different colors to choose from. I like this one because I feel like it's super aesthetic and it kind of goes with a lot of different themes and color schemes at your home. So this one is currently at $114.99. It's a little bit on the higher price than I normally have seen it, but you may want to add this one or save it for later if you don't need it right away. But you can always go back to it or just set an alert for yourself to see if it does go on deal. Then you can probably snag it for a better price. So I'm just going to be honest. I feel like the pricing on this one maybe has gone up a little bit since I purchased it, but definitely want to add this one, maybe put it in your save for later bucket. And sometimes it does go on deal and you can always come back and purchase it when it goes on deal. So, and also if you don't want to wait for that, you know, you can always rely on me because I feel like folks like myself, if it is on deal, I'll make sure to put it on my streams. And I typically do deal streams early in the week. So that's another good reason to smash the follow button and subscribe button to be notified when I go live. Boris, you know what? I mean, definitely appreciate your input there. You know, like I said, I feel like the price may have changed and it could be due to inventory challenges or whatnot, or maybe shipping costs. I'm not sure. But I agree with you. You know, this one may be a tad bit higher than what I purchased it for and what I've seen normally on average, but appreciate the input there. That's why I said I feel like some of these products, it may be a good opportunity for you to maybe save for later. And if you're interested in it, maybe come back, maybe it's on deal, or just, you know, follow me and subscribe to my channel here because I typically do a scan to see what's on deal, and then maybe it'll pop up in one of my live streams. So I appreciate that. Okay, next product that we have in store for us. This one is super handy. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't even know this thing existed. But if you do have like holes in your drywall, this thing actually works really, really well. This is called Erase a Hole. Sikaz, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Yep, today we've got a couple of things on deal, but today's theme is all about Amazon finds you'll wish you bought sooner. So that's the theme for today, but some of them are on deal, but I appreciate you stopping by. But we're talking about this Erase a Hole. It fills holes and cracks in plaster, drywall, and wood. Boris, thank you so much for that follow. It's like a little mini glue stick. I know, it just sounds weird. It looks like this, and you just apply it, literally just it's almost like a deodorant stick. I'm going to be honest. So you just twist the bottom and it pops up. But of course, don't use it like deodorant. Well, yeah, I guess you can, but you can use it like deodorant on holes in your, you know, plaster, drywall, and wood. So all you need to do is apply it and wipe it off, let it dry, and then you can sand it down a little bit and paint. So I feel like this is one of the coolest products to have, especially if you're a DIY enthusiast or you just have a bunch of different holes in your wall. You don't know how to fill them. But this is an easy way to do so. You just apply it, let it dry. You can wipe it off, let it dry. You can sand it. It's non-toxic. It's made in the USA. And they also have a 2-year guarantee on this thing. So I think that's pretty cool. Great drywall repair putty. And the nice part about it is it's in a container where it's not going to dry. So that's a cool feature. Sometimes like you buy a tube of putty or a tub of putty and sometimes like maybe the lid stays open or after a while it does dry. This thing hasn't dried yet. So I feel like it's such a great product to have because it will not dry out in the container. So some of the other products that are out there, I've seen that they dry out and it just makes it a lot more challenging to use and I end up throwing it out and getting another one. So definitely want to check this one out. The Erase a Hole fills holes and cracks in plaster, drywall, and wood. So it's under $15. It is not on deal for today, but I just feel like it's one of those products that everyone should at least have around the house, right? So it's going to come in super handy. 6,000 people bought this over the past month, 4.5 star out of 5. So people do like this thing. And I'm telling you, as a homeowner, this comes in super handy. And I'll tell you, why I have holes in my drywall is because maybe I didn't measure properly or I removed something that I hung up on the wall and I need to refill those holes, and this thing comes in really handy. So definitely want to check this one out. Add this one to your cart, and I feel like it's a product that a lot of people do keep and have around for many years to come. So, and they also do have that 2-year guarantee. So I like it. So check that one out. I feel like it's a good one to have for sure. Okay, another super useful product that this thing comes in really handy. I'm going to share with you guys. I've talked about this one before, and this one is actually on deal. And Fanttik makes a lot of great products that are out there. So I've had the opportunity to test out a bunch of different Fanttik products. This is probably one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite tools that I use, again, as a content creator and as someone who purchases a bunch of products online. I get a lot of boxes delivered. And right now I'm hearing that something is getting delivered. And so oftentimes a challenge for me, because a lot of people ask me, well, what are some of the challenges for you as a content creator, as a full-time content creator? Well, how do I get rid of some of these boxes, right? So obviously, if there are people around my neighborhood that need boxes for like moving or just extra boxes for whatever they need it for, I would donate it. No problem there. Remove the labels, of course, but then just donate it. But the other challenge is, okay, well, how do I break these down in a way that makes my life easier? Because I'm all about optimization. I was actually talking to someone earlier about this. 2025 has been a year of optimization. Optimizing my personal life, optimizing my business life, and optimizing my daily routines. And so I think I've gotten the hang of certain things, but I feel like certain products like this can help me optimize. One of the big nuisances that I have is when I get a bunch of boxes, it takes a long time to break them down. So this thing actually is a great pair of electric scissors. These are rechargeable. And you've got 2 safety buttons here. So this thing will now turn on if you press the yellow button, and it will now turn on if you press this button. There's a lock here. You have to press this and hold this to be able to turn it on. So that's a great safety mechanism built in. Plus you've got the blade here, but you've got a safety barrier here. So you can be rest assured as you are cutting boxes or some of those interesting packages, you know, the, what do they call them? The clamshell packages, which are a pain to remove and tear apart. This thing does it with breeze, right? So what you want to do is you want to hold this safety button and then press the yellow button and it turns on. Plus there's a LED light built into it, which makes it even easier. Now on the back side, you've got 3 different settings. You've got the eco mode, which is the lowest mode. So if you don't need a lot of power. And Sherry, I agree with you. This one is an awesome product. I feel like it's one of the most used products that I have. And D Brown, I agree with you. Oh wow, it's exactly my sentiment as well. So I'm going to flip this on again. You have eco mode on the back, and if you want to twist it, you've got regular mode and you've got max mode or power mode. I kind of want to call this insane mode. So if you do have some cardboard boxes that are a little bit more challenging to cut through, this thing works like a breeze. And you know, one of the other things I realize is if people are working with like fabrics and stuff like that, because I don't work with fabrics, but this can be used for that as well. So if you do some arts and crafts with like fabrics, this can really do a really easy job of allowing you to cut very smoothly like butter. I don't know why there's a reference to butter there, but I just feel like it's as smooth as cutting a slice of butter. I don't know. Depends on the box, but it's really oddly satisfying to use. And it makes it a breeze for me to be able to recycle and kind of break down these boxes into little quadrants and just kind of toss them into the recycling bin. So really something that I use all the time. And the funny thing is, like, I haven't used this thing for about a week or so, but we still have 60% left. And the last time I charged this thing was probably about 2 months ago. So I feel like the battery on this thing can last quite a long time. So this is super functional, again, from Fanttik. It is 25% off, so normally it's $69.99. And I did want to mention it is rechargeable, no batteries needed. You can easily recharge this thing. You got 3 different speed settings. And yeah, the recharging port is on the bottom there, USB-C, which is really good. And I think it's a great, fantastic gift idea as well. So this is actually one of those products that I feel like you'll definitely want to add to your cart because it is on deal as well. It is 29% off. I want to correct myself. It is 29% off for today. So it's one of those Amazon products you'll wish you bought sooner, because if you've struggled like me dealing with cardboard boxes or clamshell packages for a long time and you've cut your hand trying to do so or hurt your hand, I've got news for you. This product here can definitely help save the day and also save you some time and peace of mind. So that's kind of what I'm all about. So the Fanttik C8 Nano cordless electric scissors. Oh, and I'm also seeing, you guys may be able to take advantage of this. I just realized it comes in pink as well. So if that is something you want to grab one of these in pink. They also make one in pink. But the black one's fine too. So both are great. 2,000 people bought this over the past month. I am seeing an on-page 10% off coupon, so you can get a little bit more savings, right? So you can save an additional $5. So it's already 29% off, but there's an on-page 10% off coupon with the brand. So that can make that deal a little bit better. So not only is it super useful, and I feel like it's a product that you'll wish you've bought sooner, but the good news is you can probably buy it today and get that additional 10% off. So that's an even better deal. And folks, make sure if you're just joining to smash the follow button. We've got a lot of great products still in store for the rest of the stream. And one of the cool things about this stream today is you can watch this stream live on the Amazon Live channel. I'm really excited about that. Just open up your Prime Video on your TV, search for Amazon Live, and to shop and chat with me while watching on TV, open up your Prime Video app. Open up your Amazon shopping app and then search for Shop to Show. Let me go through that one more time. So you can watch this stream live on your Amazon Live channel. On the Amazon Live channel, open up your Prime Video, search for Amazon Live, then to shop and chat with me while watching on TV. There we go. Open up your Amazon shopping app and search for Shop to Show. It'll bring it directly to all these products, and we can chat at the same time. Rika, thank you so much for that follow. And if you're just joining, again, I wrapped up talking about this Fanttik C8 Nano cordless electric scissors. Pretty cool. And you've got the digital display on the back. So to show you how much battery is left, and you can also adjust it from eco mode, regular mode, to max mode, or what I call insane mode. So one of the most useful products that I own, especially in 2025. Okay, let's talk a little bit back over to plumbing. I'm going to go back to plumbing. Okay, so this was another task that I had over the weekend. Now, I'm sure you guys know, just understand that I did pull that out of the drain in my shower, which was crazy. So I'll tell you the short of it. My wife was complaining that the water was not draining properly in the shower. And she's like, hey, call a plumber. I said, well, you know what? Calling a plumber isn't cheap. They're probably going to charge at least $200, $250 maybe just to come out and take a look. So let me give it a shot. So I had this product available already. I did a review on it. I said, you know, let me give it a try. So what's nice about this product is called the Drain Weasel. They actually make a different version. They make a more robust version of it, which I also used as well, which you can attach it to your power drill, and you can actually kind of use the power drill to have it kind of spin inside of the drain, which I thought was pretty cool. But what's nice about this thing is it has these little hair catchers at the end of it, and then it just attaches to the little handle, and all you do is you kind of put it into the drain. Now this can work on your sinks as well as for your shower drains. As you can see, that was like insane what emerged from the shower drain, right? Which is kind of crazy. You just put it into the sink, let it get jammed, you know, just try to stick it in as far as you can in there, and just hold on to the little yellow part and then start twisting the handle. You'd be surprised if you do run into an issue where your sink is completely plugged, the water is not going down. It could be something in the P-trap. It could be something a little bit higher. But this thing does a great job of removing gunk and hair stuck in there. And then you'd be surprised how oddly satisfying it is to use. I'm going to be honest. Like sometimes I'm really curious to know what I'm going to find in there, right? And as you can see, I was so kind of shook what I found in the shower drain, but nevertheless, it did the job. And this thing didn't cost me that much money because I only spent about $20, and it comes with a total of 5 refills. And so you can basically, I wouldn't recommend reusing it. I would just kind of use it, toss it, and just start with a fresh one, because I feel like if you've already used it, it may not have the same efficacy as it would when it was new. So just toss the refill out and pop in the new refill. You can save the handle. Don't throw out the handle. Save the handle. And it does a great job. So you can save yourself a bit of money, get that plumbing back in order, eliminate that clog, and you can save yourself money. Why not, right? Because nowadays we want to save money whenever possible. So the Drain Weasel, $19.99. I feel like it's something everyone should have in their home. I truly do believe so. Because it's so easy to use, and you you can also be a DIY enthusiast for plumbing as well. So start small. Start small. This is an easy one to do. And if you want to have something a little bit more robust, they also make another version of it as well that actually attaches to your power drill and does the same job, but a little bit more advanced, if you will. So I'm probably going to make a video on that one because I feel like the next time one of the drains gets clogged, I'm probably going to use that one so I can showcase to you the power of that one. But this one's also really good. So this is something I would use on the daily just to have. And it's a reusable handle. You got the 5 different inserts as well. Over 10,000 people bought this over the past month. Okay, so definitely want to add this one to your cart and have around, because I'm telling you, if you do run into a situation where one of your sinks is clogged, you're going to be thinking about, well, I wish I had that product that one guy, and I think his name is Sal, talked about on a live stream recently. So this is the one if I were to pick one product, it would be this one. I would add to cart and check out as soon as you can. And if you do have Prime, a Prime membership, you may be able to get it sooner. So don't wait, because if you do run into an issue where your sink is clogged, don't call a plumber just yet. You may have to, just depends on the situation, but start with this and you'd be pleasantly surprised to see how empowered you would be to be able to unclog a sink. It's pretty easy, as long as it's not anything challenging. So that's the caveat to that. But we're going to move on and make sure, folks, to smash the follow button because you don't want to miss out on my upcoming live streams. And also turn on those in-app notifications because you'll get real-time alerts each and every time I go live. So we're going to move on to our next product because this one, as interesting as this one is, I don't want to keep watching that end scene there. But it was oddly satisfying. So we're going to move on to our next product. Okay, next product here. I thought this one is a really ingenious product here. So obviously, if you like to cook and you like to do meal prepping, this colander set, it's a collapsible colander set, which I thought was really impressive. It's a 4.8 out of 5, Amazon choice product. 1,000 people bought this over the past month, and it comes in 3 different colors. Now, what's cool about these collapsible colanders is the fact that they are collapsible. So if you're limited on space, you don't have a lot of storage, definitely want to add this one to your cart. It actually has a draining base there that just sits neatly at the edge of your sink, and you pick the size of your colander that you need. Now, that's what's cool about it. You have 3 different sizes, a 3-quart, 4-quart, and 5-quart. So if you are making pasta for 1, you probably would use the 3-quart. But if you're making pasta for 2, use the 4-quart, maybe 3, I don't know. But if you're making pasta night for everyone, probably use the 5-quart. But each of them fit neatly on the draining base, and then you just set it up there, take your pasta, dump it into there, and all the water goes into the sink, and then you are left with your pasta. But you can also use it for washing fruit, veggies, things like that. So super functional. I was really excited about this one when I first got it. And you've got that over the sink water drainage base for pastas, fruits, and veggies. You can get it in 3 different colors as well. So, and one of the best parts about it is they are collapsible, so they all kind of fold together and nest together for easy storage. So you can't go wrong with that. So check this one out. This one is $24.99 for the pack of 3, and you can also have 3 different colors to choose from. Multicolor, green, or just the white one, which I think is really neat and super aesthetic. But I do like the fact that they do collapse down for easy storage. So check this one out. I feel like this one is a really good one to add to your cart. And folks, don't forget to add make sure, where was I going with this? Make sure to hit the follow button. That's right. Make sure to smash the follow button because that's really important to do because I typically go live about twice a week talking about home, kitchen tech, and lifestyle categories. And I also do talk about deals throughout the week. And Atlas and Laura, thank you so much for that follow. Okay, here's another cool product that I feel like would have come in super handy. I know you folks, someone on this live stream probably has encountered, because I know I have. And if that someone is me, totally fine. Loose outlets over time. Now, I know if there are electricians here, they will say, hey, you know what? Replace the receptacle. Totally fine, but that is a little bit more advanced than what I'm about to show you. So if you're looking for a bit of a hack, I found these products, or this product here, on Amazon a while ago, but it's called the Snug plug. This actually is a loose if you have loose outlets, this will actually help fix that. It has a little plastic mechanism that kind of gets inserted into the outlet, into one of the AC outlets or both of them, and then you put your plug in there. And I will tell you, and I've tried this extensively, your plug, those heavy plugs that we all typically use, whether it's for charging or whatnot, your laptop or tablet, they stay put until you're ready to remove it. So it's kind of a quick fix or a workaround for your loose outlets, because yes, replacing the actual receptacle is probably the most ideal because maybe your outlet receptacle has gone bad or because of too much use. But the Snug plug, fantastic. And they also do make glow-in-the-dark versions, which I thought was pretty cool. So you don't have to turn the lights on. You'll know exactly where the plug is at. And if you want to plug something in to charge your phone, charge your laptop, this one is pretty awesome. So they are like high quality plastic that they're made out of. And you just basically put it into the outlet plug, insert basically the Snug plug, and then your plug stays tightly connected until you need to remove it. So not a permanent fix, but I will tell you it's still a pretty good fix, especially if you have those big charging blocks, like those Apple charging blocks that are like super massive, right? And they'll stay and put those bulky plugs that we all love and hate at the same time. But this one is definitely going to do the trick. So I was really excited about this one. And if you want to, you can also get the glow-in-the-dark version, which I thought was pretty cool. So if you do struggle with loose outlets in your home or apartment, or even out at the coffee shop, I know a lot of coffee shops, because those outlets get used a lot, take a pack of this with you, have it with you, go to your favorite coffee shop, plug it into the outlet, put your plug in, and your plug is going to stay nice and snug until you're ready to move on to bigger and better things. So fantastic product to have. So I think this is one of those products I feel like you'll wish you got sooner, because it comes in handy for me. And I'm sure it'll come handy for someone here on this live stream. Sandra, thank you so much for that follow. Much appreciated. Okay, next product that we have. Here's another cool product that I just feel like underrated at times. There are some products out there that I feel like are unsung heroes, and that's why folks like us exist, because we scour Amazon each and every day, finding cool products, like new stuff and stuff that is like, maybe has gone unnoticed a little bit. So we bring some awareness to these products, and that's where I come in and folks like me to talk about those. Let's talk a little bit about sneaker erasers. These are fantastic. They come in a pack of 10. These are things that, especially if you have kiddos and they have sneakers and the soles of the sneakers are filthy dirty. I know I've run into those challenges as well, because the kids tend to play, they don't do a great job all the time of keeping their shoes clean, especially the soles of their shoes. But this is fantastic. You've got a little bit more of a rougher side on here to get rid of some of the scuff marks and gunk there. And you've got the smoother side on here to really kind of essentially erase the gunk and the dirt from your sneakers. Okay, so fantastic to have it. All you need to do is you put a little bit of water on this side and you just gently scrub away. And you'd be surprised how quickly and efficiently the gunk and the dirt comes off of the sneaker soles. So if you want to keep those sneaker soles clean and nice and bright, definitely want to check these out. It comes in a pack of 10. And the funny thing is these were sold out for a little while. And these are just products I feel like you'll wish you bought sooner. That's what the theme is for today. Products that you'll wish you bought sooner. This is one of those ones that I feel like everyone should have at their arsenal. So comes in a pack of 10, and they are a #1 bestseller. Over 10,000 people bought this over the past month. And they're only about $12. So these are definitely really good, especially if you've got kiddos or you just have a bunch of different sneakers. You want an easy way without using any chemicals or any liquids to be able to clean the soles of your shoes, your sneakers. These are going to come in super duper handy, and they also come in a pack of 10. So whenever these run out, I usually buy a pack of refills. So we're good right now at my house, but these are super handy to have. And again, if you missed it, you just pour a little bit of water on this side, and then you just go ahead and scrub away. And you can use the back side for some more heavier areas of not dust, but like gunk and dirt on your sneaker soles. And they do a really good job. So I've been happy with these for several years now. And you can get these today during this live stream or on Amazon for about $12 for the pack of 10. So really, really exciting stuff here. All right. Wow, we've got a lot of bathroom stuff in here because I feel like these are products that I use all the time. And that's why I wanted to make sure to include them on the stream, because I just feel like these are products that a lot of people either haven't heard of or haven't seen, or maybe they have and they just need someone to talk about them. So that's what I'm here for. And so this product here is pretty cool. It's a pack of, and I want to say it's a 20 pack of 25 shower drain hair catchers. So you got a sticky side on one side. One pro tip I have is do not apply this thing when the shower drain is wet. It's not going to stick. So that sticky side to it, it needs to be on a dry surface on the shower drain. Great for your flat shower drains in your shower. Comes in a pack of 5. Over 9,000 people bought this over the past month. So it's got a mesh system. So basically it's like a mesh sticker that sticks to your flat shower drain. And it catches the hair, like loose hair, so it doesn't go inside of your drain. So really important part there is when you do have a lot of hair getting inside the drain, you're probably going to need that other product that I showed earlier, the Drain Weasel. But in order to minimize that, these shower drain hair catchers can do the trick and help minimize blockage in your drains, especially in your shower drains. Amazon customer, thank you so much for that follow. Folks, make sure, just like Rika, Atlas, Laura, Sandra, and Amazon customer, and Boris, to smash the follow button so you don't miss out on my upcoming live streams. I typically go live about once or twice a week, talking about home, kitchen tech, and lifestyle categories, as well as deals that happen across Amazon. You may know me from TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, or Snapchat. I also do Amazon live streams here about twice a week. So really exciting platform to be on. And on today's stream, you can also watch it on the Amazon Live channel on your TV. Just open up Prime Video on your television, search for Amazon Live, and then to shop and chat with me while watching on TV, open up your Amazon shopping app, search for Shop to Show. It'll bring you directly to all these products, and we can shop and chat together while you're watching it on TV. So pretty awesome stuff. And we're just going to wrap up talking about this 25 pack of disposable shower drain hair catchers. They are mesh stickers, and I will say they last anywhere between 3 to 4 weeks for each one. So once kind of went through that process, just remove it, make sure the surface is dry again on your shower drain, attach another one, and you should be good for another 3 to 4 weeks, maybe longer. Depends on how much loose hair it catches, right? Okay, next product that we have in store for us today. We only have a couple more minutes left, and I want to share some pretty cool products and useful things that I feel like a lot of people can take advantage of. So this was a product that I recently did, and I thought, you know what? I know our kids are out of the toddler and baby phase, but you know what? I know a lot of my fans and followers and just audience members maybe have toddlers or babies where they're now in their walking stage, because I remember those days. Really fun, and I miss those days. I found, and I wish some of these products existed when our kids were tiny. This is a twin door baby safety outlet cover box. So what's cool about this thing is you just remove the wall plate, excuse me, on one of your outlets that maybe the baby or toddler just tries to kind of get into. You remove it with that little screw. It does come with the 2 face plates depending on the type of outlet cover you have. For the most part, it should cover a majority of the different outlet covers that are out there, right? And you just pop that on, screw it in, and then it has these doors that close. So what's nice about this product is it actually has a lot of space. So not only are you able to still use the outlet plugs, you can plug in normal plugs like lamps and charging adapters and things like that. But if it's a little bit thicker, a little bit longer, this will help support it, and the door will still close. So then when the door closes, whoever wants to open it has to actually push the top and bottom button. And for the most part, toddlers probably won't be able to figure it out, but it depends on the toddler. But I'm pretty sure that most of them wouldn't be able to. And, you know, if they're trying to like pull the plugs out, they can't, because all the plugs are neatly secured inside of this little outlet box. So if you have any, if you have a toddler or, you know, a kid that is walking around, you know, being a child, and you want to be able to protect or baby-proof some of your outlets, this particular product here can come in really handy. So check this one out. This one's only $10, and I feel like it could save you a lot of headache. And it's super easy to use. Pretty much anyone can do this as long as you have a screwdriver. Open up the faceplate, just remove the faceplate from an existing outlet, put the new one on with the overall twin door system, put the screw back in, then just use the outlets as you normally would. close it up and run the cables down below, and you're good to go. So under $10, over 8,000 people bought this over the past month. Amazon choice product. It's a 4.6 out of 5. So super functional. And I feel like this is one of those products, especially if you've got a toddler, one of those products, it's one of those products I feel like we could have used when our kids were smaller, but of course, something like this didn't exist back then. But this could be a great product that you'd wish you bought sooner. So check this one out. An Amazon customer, thank you so much for that follow. All right, we're going to keep moving on. Here's another cool product that I recently found. So this was a portable clothes dryer. I know this looks really something out of the future, but it's a portable clothes dryer. This works particularly well. I was really surprised when I got this thing. It's a #1 bestseller. And you can actually save an additional 15%. There's an on-page coupon. So if you're interested in this thing, this is fantastic. And all you need to do is you can put it on a shower rod. You can put it on another rod, like in your closet or whatnot. But this is great for traveling. So, or if you are traveling, or if you have an RV or something like that, you don't have a dryer at hand, you can actually wash your clothes. This can actually support up to 9 articles of clothing. You just hang them up on the little hanger that's on there. Of course, it doesn't come with the hangers, unfortunately, but the portable dryer itself is pretty awesome. You plug it into an AC outlet. You can hook up to 9 different articles of clothing, wrap it up, and you've got the onboard display. You got the timer on there for 1, 2, and 4 hours. You have 2 speed intensities. Plus, this particular gadget also has a UV light to help kind of sanitize the clothes, which I thought was pretty cool. And it isn't super loud, so which is another good benefit of it. And I was really surprised how quickly and how efficiently I was able to dry my clothes directly from the washing machine. So if you've got a portable washer, or if you're looking for a portable dryer that easily gets tucked away in a cabinet, you can also travel with it. It does come with the hook, and it can support up to 9 articles of clothing at the same time. I would get this one. So $55.99, and there's an on-page 15% off coupon to make that a little bit of a better deal. So why not? Make sure to add that, redeem it, and add it to your cart, because that's what I'm seeing on my side. You may be able to see it as well. So I would encourage you guys to take a look at that. I think that's a pretty good one to add to your cart. All right, we got a couple more minutes left, and still just a couple more products in store that I wanted to get through so you guys can get a good glimpse of all these products that we have. As a homeowner, another great product that I think is like underrated in my opinion is this gadget here from Eversprout. This is a super amazing telescopic pole with a durable duster on the end of it. So if you do struggle with, like, if you have high ceilings, or you've got cobwebs, things like that around the corners of your home, outside or inside, this thing does a really good job, because you don't have to stand up on a ladder or anything like that. It goes from 5 to 12 feet. It's a telescopic handle, but it can extend all the way up to 20 feet. So it allows you to clean super high ceilings like cobwebs, spiderwebs, things like that. 4.7 out of 5, over 2,000 people bought this over the past month. And I just recently realized there are some additional attachments that you can use and buy to make this even more versatile. But this is something that we use because we live in Texas, and I'm going to be honest that cobwebs and even in some cases like wasp nests, I know it just may sound interesting when the wasps aren't there, usually like either in the mornings or in the evenings, if you kind of are able to knock those down, this is actually a pretty effective way of doing that. So I know I'm allergic to wasp stings, so that's why I try to kind of take care of them, the nests themselves. And this is an easy way for me to do so without standing on a ladder or just getting too close to them. So check this one out. This one is $49.99, about 17% off, but it's a 4.7 out of 5. People really do like this thing, and I like it. I use this thing at least a couple of times a month because we get a lot of cobwebs throughout the year, and this does a really, really awesome job. Okay, next product that we have in store for us here. Here's another cool product that I found earlier this year, which I think is an awesome product that I feel like a lot of people would wish they bought sooner. These are sheet locks, right? So for your fitted sheet for your mattress, right? So I don't know about you guys, but I've run into the issue where the sheets pop off depending on how I'm sleeping throughout the night. Right, and so it's super annoying. At least it is for me. So what's nice about this product is, first of all, it's a 4.7 out of 5. Over 6,000 people bought this over the past month. So it's a highly in-demand product, in my opinion. and you can easily make your bed very quickly. All you need to do is pop the 4 locks into place, or these little wedges in there on each side of the mattress on all 4 corners. Then you put the fitted sheet over it, and then you have the little locking mechanism that fits in. And as you can see in the video, I'm tugging on the sheets and it will knock them out. So very awesome product, very easy to use. Some of the other products that I've seen, it requires you to flip the mattress over, which I think is a little bit too much, because obviously when you want to wash the sheets and putting them back on, it's going to be a little bit of a time suck, right? But this one, I've tested it, works really well. Works exactly as it's intended, and the sheets stay in place. So I would highly encourage you guys to take a look at this one. And Valerie, thank you so much for that follow. So this one's a great one. 21% off, normally $69.99, but you can get this for $54.99. And it does come with 4 of them for a single mattress, plus the 4 locking mechanisms, and it's really easy to use. And I feel like this is something I should have come up with a long time ago, because I've struggled with the sheets popping off for many, many years. So if you struggle with that, or you're looking to really lock in those sheets and have a great bed setup, I would highly encourage you guys to take a look at this one. Okay, we got a couple more products in store for us. Thank you so much, guys, for smashing that follow button and sticking around, because we've been talking about some awesome products that I feel like you'll wish you bought sooner, and that's what the theme for today's stream is all about. Okay, next product that we have in store for us today. So if you have hot hair tools, this is a great product from a brand that is basically like a holster for your hot hair tools, right? So what's nice is it just sticks to the side of your countertop in the bathroom, or even in the kitchen if you wanted to have it there, but ideal for curling irons, hair straighteners, and other hot tools. Does come in a couple of different colors to choose from. And I'm also noticing there's a $4 off, almost $5 off coupon to make that an even better deal. So make sure to clip that coupon before you add it to cart. It's an adhesive-free silicone storage pocket for your hot hair tools, because I've run into the situation where hot hair tools have been put on the counter, and I don't like that. So this is a great pocket to put them in, let them cool down, and then you can put them away when you need to. So this one's $19.99, but there's an on-page $4.80 coupon if you wanted to add that to before you add it to cart, to make it a little bit of a savings. So check this one out. Fantastic gift idea as well. So take a look at this one if you've got someone in your house or in your life that you are looking to make their lives a little bit easier. Okay, and the last product that we have in store for us, this is probably one of my favorite products that I purchased. I want to say it was like Prime Day of last year, but this thing has just been amazing. We actually got a little dog, and so obviously messes that happen throughout the house. This thing does wonders for us. It's called the Little Green Machine by Weasel. They make some amazing products. Super long cord, very easy to use, and extremely powerful. It does come with everything you need right out of the box. It does also come with the cleaning solution, and the way, I'll explain it very quickly. You put fresh water on one side, one of the chambers, and then you put the cleaning solution inside, and you just go ahead and be able to clean carpets, rugs, upholstery, keep your car nice and clean as well. The floor mats if you wanted to, but this thing does a great job of removing gunk and dirt and stains from upholstery, from rugs, carpets, and even chairs. So this is one of my favorite products that I think you guys should definitely take a look at. It's currently at $123.59, probably not the lowest price that I've seen on this right now, but this is another one of those products I feel if you're interested, add it to your cart, save it for later, and definitely check back and make sure to follow me, because I talk about this one every so often when it's on deal, especially those deal streams. You don't want to miss it, because when it does go on deal, it really goes on deal. You don't want to miss that. So that's another good reason to be able to stay in the know, hit the follow button, turn on those in-app notifications so you don't miss out on my upcoming live streams. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and wrap up. You guys have been like really amazing for today. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for today. Thank you so much for tuning into today's live stream. Again, folks, make sure to smash the follow button so you don't miss out on my upcoming live streams. And today's Wednesday. So the weekend is just a couple of days away. So make sure to be looking forward to that. But more importantly, go check out my storefront. I have it linked in the carousel there. I upload content each and every day, and I want to make sure you guys have everything you need to be able to make the most informed purchasing decision about one or more of these products for you and your loved ones. All right, folks, I will bid you all farewell. I'll talk to you on the next stream, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and a fantastic week. Take care. Bye.